All right, this is our Pit Lane Esports Jamco Porsche Cup Round 1, Race 2, provided by Greenie. All right, so we have Niff up front, starting pole. Chupagetti starting second. Tez starting in third, right where he finished last race. JD in fourth, Stone Harbor fifth, Shammy in sixth, Banga in seventh, Dream Evil in eighth, Wheelsy ninth, Sneaky Stevo in 10th, Smitty in 11th, Aussie Pride in 12th, and Greenie in last place. Everybody pretty clean through turn one. No contact, seems like. Boys are doing all right up here. Keeping it clean. Greenie's already made up one position. Dream Evil all over the back of Banga. That's a penalty. JD and Shammy side by side. Keeping it clean. Boys keep her clean through the chicane. Dream Evil finds a hole. Slides her in a little bit into the last corner. The leaders are in single file. Everybody's settling in. Wheelsy has a look up the inside of JD. Dream Evil loses control. Under braking. Ouchie wawa. Alright, so what happened was just... Ooh. It was like a speed wobble almost. Right, came over to the right, and the car wanted to swing back to the left, and then when he tapped the brakes, it just skidded. From this point, he's just skidding. Plus, I think he got... Nope, didn't even get into him. He just locks up the rears, because he was turning right a little bit. You can't turn when you're full braking in a straight line into this corner. Especially when the car is unsettled like that, because this is what it'll do. Skirt. At this point, she's not slowing down. Like, he's sliding. The wheels are not keeping grip with the road, and it's not slowing down at all. It's just skidding, skidding. He's doing 129. This car's already down to 110. Oh, 100. 90. Now the wheels start to get grip with the road. And it's already too late. It starts turning in. That's not going to help. You're going to stop even slower. And boom. Right in the quarter panel. Okay, in this situation, pull out of draft here. pull over to like right here on the track and just make sure that you're already straightened out, your wheels straight, and you can just brake in a straight line like on this pit line, basically. If you're gonna go for a move, don't wait until you're like 5 feet before the 100 board to try to pull out coming into this corner, because you're just gonna skid every time. The weight needs to be settled and it needs to be centered when you brake into this corner, and if it's not, you're just gonna skid because you're going down a hill. F. Shammy gets to look at him after. It's like, yeah, I'm just minding my own business. Boom! It's like, it was you, wasn't it? It was you! Woo! Greeny red on the back of Smitty. Now let's back it up a little bit. Wheels and JD side by side. See, Willsy pulls over a little bit early. Keeps the car nice and square. Stops in a controlled way. Still a little bit of contact. I mean, it's not really Wheelsy's fault, and it's not really JD's fault. They're trying to avoid what just happened in turn 1. JD has to kind of check up a little bit. Like, this is what he sees coming around turn 1. You know what I mean? This is what he's driving towards. And all of a sudden, he's like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not like this. Not like this. Inches. And Wheelsy's like right on his door. He's caught in between a rock and a hard place. This is just dangerous. If you're in this situation, get off the racing line. Because it's just going to cause more accidents. Okay, after this, after the initial contact, get off the racing line. Let off the brakes, get on the gas, turn left, pull your car over this way, and get out of the way. Why? Because there's a freight train coming, and it does not stop. It doesn't stop. These cars are coming. Here, if we turn your car a little bit more, and we put your driver's side door facing traffic, I bet you'll get out of the way. You'll be like, no, I don't want to get smashed in the driver's door by a car going 100 kilometers an hour. No, thank you. I will get out of the way. Yes, sir, you will. Scanny paddle. Go. Yes. Move it. Out of the way. Off the racing line. You got to get out of there fast. Look at this. Woo! So close. Just barely. So Greeny just made up 2 more positions. Oh, so what happened to Steve-O? Ooh. Ah, he took a 0.5. Got into the back of Wheelsy. Then had to save her. He didn't get the 0.5 though because he slowed down. So Smitty's got a 0.5. Greeny's up to 11th. Wheelsy in 9th. Primeval's got another 0.5. Wheelsy gets the move done on JD. By the time they get into the turn 2. That's where technically it should be passing under a yellow flag. Like if you see this in front of you, there's going to be a yellow flag in turn 1. Which means in theory, you don't really want to try to make this pass. Why? Because this guy could get completely screwed out of this. Right? Technically, you should let JD have the position until you guys exit turn 1. Or at least give him priority, right? And then go back on the attack afterwards. I mean, I know it's lap 2, you guys just started, so it can kind of get a little chaotic really fast. Shammy's in recovery mode now. Dream Evil makes a move around Aussie Pride. Steve-O's in recovery mode. Greeny has to look up the inside of Smitty. Smitty tries to shut the door, almost pits himself. That was close. That was close. That is not where you want to put your quarter panel. There's a guy on the bottom of you a little bit. You don't even want to risk that. See this? Little bit of bumper right here? Yeah. Somebody catches that, you're going around. You are just going around. Right now, his back of his car, like right behind his rear tire, look where this rear tire is, and look where this front bumper is, and this front lip. That's a pit maneuver. That's a self-imposed pit maneuver. If Smitty were to turn in and pit himself on Greeny's nose, that's not Greeny's fault. Greeny's chilling on the inside line, holding his line. If you turn across his nose and you pit yourself, that's on you. I'm just saying, that's a dangerous situation. I'm pretty sure Greeny lifted to give him the position because he realized what was going to happen if he stayed on the throttle. But Smitty just goes in way too wide. Yeah, Greeny lifts for him. What was that? Hello? Huh? Excuse me? Does that look like track surface to you? Did you miss your braking point? If you missed your braking point, go over here. See all this open track? Yeah, if you miss your braking point, go over here. Not the grass on the inside. Yeah. I wonder why you didn't stop. I wonder why you didn't stop. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yep. I'm not upset at all. I'm not disgusted when I see this. Nope. That's perfectly normal. I'm not embarrassed for him. Nope. Not at all. That's perfectly normal. The fuck are you doing? That's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm just saying, you want to race with us? What is this? What is this? You want to race with us? Yeah? Don't do that. Don't do that. And definitely don't put your foot down after. Where are you going? Do you not know what you just did? What? Huh? Excuse me. Sir, pull over. Pull over. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. There we go. Wait. Hello? Still? Takes that long? Okay, there we go. Alright, back on the attack again, immediately. I swear, if I was Nif, I'd just miss my braking point here. I'd be like, nope, I'm not stopping there. I'll go a little bit further. And then I'd come right up beside his door and brake straight to about here. And then turn in. And I'd be like, there, how's that? You having fun yet? That's what I thought. That's just me. Nif's more fair than I am, though. Get off the quarter panel, bro. You're gonna pit him. Like, this is just unnecessary. What are you doing? You're making contact with his rear tire on the exit. He's got nowhere to go. This guy should be right here with space. I should be able to walk in between these cars. If you look at the side of this car in a straight line, right? If I go like this, see this? Okay, there should be a little gap between these cars. Do you see a gap? Nope. There is no gap. There is no space. Right now, if Nif tries to hold it on the track and keep turning to the right and not go across this red and white curb, guess what's going to happen? He's going to get pit maneuvered by this guy. Period. That's just what's happening. Like, look it. Nif's already getting put sideways a little bit. That's just sketchy. And then he still stays on his quarter panel. Like, where are you going? You don't need to be that close to people. Period. You just don't. It makes no sense. You're fighting for the lead on lap 3. Like, that's just uncalled for. Plus, this guy's on softs. This guy's on mediums. Just go around him. That's all you gotta do. Go around. You have the better tires. You can run a second faster on these tires compared to these tires. There's no excuse besides go around. Like, what's Nif supposed to do? Like, he's already on the inside line. There's nowhere to go. Like, at this point, this guy's a missile. Why? Because he's doing 15 kilometers more than Nif. He's just a missile. He didn't try to break behind the guy in front of him. And he knows Nif's going to the inside. What's the racing line coming into this corner? This is the racing line coming into this corner. And then you come up, and then you go back down. Where's the space? I get it, there's a car width here, but like that's... No. There's no space here. Because you just wouldn't make the corner. Like, why not just go wide and then set them up and get a better exit? I don't know. I just disagree with the decision making here in this situation. Like, he should keep it on the road. He should stay on the sticky stuff at least and brake. But if you go on the grass, you're not going to stop. You're just going to keep going. That's what his car does. It just keeps going. But yeah, at that point, he should have just lifted. And if Tez goes by, Tez goes by. But, like, you made a mistake. Like, you can't say this is letting him by. That's not letting him by, because now you're obstructing him on the corner. And you run wide and completely miss the apex. Like, how is that helping Nif? How is that? Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. It's just a crappy apology. It's just a crappy apology. Like, bro, you're on softs. Softs. The sticky ones. Left tires, inside curb. You want to make a move like that into that corner, but you can't hit this apex? What? Are you sure? You sure? You're going to make that move into that corner. But you can't hit this apex. on the inside line. Okay. But you know how to go underneath somebody and almost pit them. And you want to race with us? Okay. All right. I'm just saying. We don't do that shit. We just don't. That's not cool, man. Alright, so Greenie got by Smitty. It's coming up on JD and Banga. Wheelsy trying to run down Stoney. Greenie holds her on the outside. Make sure he doesn't touch JD. Smitty with a little bit of a slide. Shammy right on the back of him. Dream Eagle with another 1.0 penalty. Steve up to 12. Aussie Pride bringing up the rear. Shammy putting the pressure on Smitty. Greenie putting the pressure on JD. Wheelsy running away from the boys. Stoney just chilling in fourth. Kazar trying to hold on to the leaders. Nif and Tez both on mediums. Both running 56s. Chupagetti with a 55.4. Stoney with a 56.1. Wheelsy with a 55.5. JD with a 56.6. Greenie with a 56.4. Smitty with a 58.2. Shammy with a 57.4. Steve-O with a 55.7. Dream Evil with a 55.9. Banger with a 57.1. Aussie Pride with a 59.7. Chupagetti with a 55 flat. Guys with a 55.3 right behind him. Nif with a 55.5. Right behind Tez. Oh, Tez got by Nif. Oh, Nif just let him by. Oh, Nif braked a bit late. And then he was like, well, whatever. Too late now. Sony's caught up to Nif and Tez. Wheelsy's still trying to reel him in. Bringing up to 6, got by JD. Let's see that. Just a clean side-by-side into turn 1. Greeny gets her done. JD gives him room. Nice clean pass. So we've got Greeny with a 56 flat, JD with a 56.4, Wheelsy with a 56 flat. Jamie and Steve-O duking it out. Steve-O had that hiccup lap 1 and had to come from last, so he's doing a good job. Same thing with Shammy. Shammy got taken out turn 1. He's back up to 8th. So both him and Steve-O are trying to make their way back up there. Odds Drive with a 59.1. Banga had a hiccup. He ran a 209. Smitty with a 57.6. Chupagetti runs another 55 flat. Kazar with another 55.3. Consistency. Nip with a 56.5. Lost about a second that lap. Wheelsy with a 55.8. Greeny with a 55.9. His fastest lap so far now that he's in clean air. JD with a 57.6. Stoney right on him with a 55.6. Stoney's on the move. I think something happened to Stoney too, somewhere. Thought he was up further. Yeah. Oh, we went around. Out of turn 1. Safe. It was close. It was close. No contact though. No harm, no foul. Alright, so leaders are running 55s. Sony should be able to make his way back up there. Jamie with a 56 flat. Steve with a 55.8. These guys will be on a charge. Making their way through. Dream Evil caught back up to Steve-O. Took a 0.5 though. Also, Dream Evil's on softs and these guys are on mediums. Those tires were already roasted and it's only lap 6. Smitty with a 0.5. Woohoo! That quarter panel. That was close. Alright, Chupagetti with another 55 flat. Tez with a 55.2. Reeling them in. Chupagetti's tires are starting to get worn. Nip with a 56 flat. Wheelsy with a 55.4. Greeny with a 55.5. Good pace. Good pace. JD with a 56.1. Sony with a 202 from that spin. Looking to get by JD. Can he find a hole? Tires are the same. Both mediums. Both about a quarter worn. Maybe 20%. Has a look up the inside. Backs out of it. Try again, set them up, get a better exit. Ooh, a little bit of understeer. A little bit of a run. Does he pull to the right? Looks for the right. JD kind of shuts the door. JD lifts, gives him the inside, says here, take it. Woo! Sony has a little bit of a hiccup. JD kind of gets into the back of him. Sony lifts. JD lifts. These guys are way too nice to each other. Look at this. This is a couple of classy gentlemen right here. He's like, don't worry, bro. You go. You go. I got it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He has a little bit of a hiccup, right? Then he gets into the back of Stoney. Stoney realizes how much he slowed down JD. So Stoney's like, oops, my bad. Lifts. JD also lifts, so both of them lift, and they're like, "No, you go. No, you go." Like this is gentleman racing right here. Look at this. It's like, no, you go. These guys don't care about position. They care about class. They care about racecraft. They care about honor, and that's what matters. They don't care about position. They want to be proud of how they drove the race when they go across the line. They don't want to watch the replay of themselves and be disgusted. And be like, yep, I shouldn't be in a car. Just classy. Bet you these guys have some great side-by-sides too. JD goes a little bit wide. Stoney has a look on the inside, gives him plenty of room. Look at that. Look at that. Yep, I can walk between these cars. Why? Because these two guys know how to run too wide. Golf clap, boys. Golf clap. Golf clap. Way to set an example. Way to set an example. If only you could have saw that. I wish you could have saw that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. As I say that, JD gets a tap in the bumper. That's just an F. They're both trying to hold the inside. He's just going so much faster, though, because he was on the outside of the corner. And then when they make contact, he's got a wheel. But it stops the car from turning for a sec. And then it just understeers. The question is, does he get a penalty for it? No. Okay, that's at least alright. But still, I think Stoney should have lifted a little bit, knowing that JD would have been going slower at the apex. I mean, it's kind of on Stoney because he was the following car. Like, in theory, he was hoping that JD would be across the road. He was hoping that JD was going to understeer coming into the corner and end up a little bit to the right. But JD tried to hold it to the left side of the track and just hold his line on the left, right? Because he went in on the left. His idea was to stay to the left all the way through the corner. Stoney tried to stay to the right, come in with a little bit of speed at the apex, and try and sweep underneath him. But JD has a little bit of a hiccup right here, a little bit of slide. Stoney gets in the back of him. And then it's all over from there. What would have made this work is if Stoney got to here, realized that JD was going on the grass, and then lifted a little bit. If Stoney would have just lifted a little bit and stayed off the throttle and coasted for a second, then I think JD would have slid over more. And Stoney would have had the room to get beside him on this curb coming out of the corner. But Stoney just comes off the inside curb a little bit too soon. And they just slightly cross over lines. Steve-O kind of sees the whole thing. He picks up a free position. Jamie catches up to JD. So now because of that, JD almost loses 3 positions in 1 lap. He still lost 2, but it was almost 3. Just from that little incident. That sounded terrible. Don't play that sound again. Smitty's in the pits. He retires the car. Dream Evil in the pits. Ooh, that was close. That was pretty close. Whew. Yeah, that's a little tap on the bumper. Hold on. Let's watch his steering. Did he turn? Is that why his braking distance increased? Yes, it is. F. F. Stoney gets a little bit of whiplash. I think Stoney just saw Steve-O coming in hot and continued to hold full brake, just anticipating like a bump in the butt. It was like, well, I'm gonna get hit from behind, and if that happens, I want to make sure I don't go flying. So he just held the brake, which I completely understand. Alright, so JD's still holding up banger. Chupagetti's running 55s, 56s, high 55s, mid 56s. Taz is still running low 55s on mediums. Nev's running 56s on mediums. Wheelsy running 56 flat. Greeny running a 55.9. Stoney running a 57.2. Steve-O with a 56.6. JD with a 59.5. That's kind of from all those events that happened the last lap. Jimmy gets the inside on him. JD comes back on the right. Both on mediums, but JD's mediums are way better. Way, way better. Jimmy tries to get the sweep underneath. Can't get her done. Backs out. Yeah, I think Sony should have lifted to redress that with JD. Alright, so Steve-O gets by Stoney. Has a look up the inside. Stoney gives him a room. Seeing he's there. Nice little side-by-side. Steve-O holds it. Still side-by-side. Woohoo! So close! Good clean racing, boys. Good clean racing. Hey, let's look how close they get coming through here. It was super close. That's another look. Still got Shammy and JD back here. Shammy's tires are falling off. JD's still staying steady. Got Aussie Pride with a 57.8, fastest lap. Running 58s. Steadily picking up the pace. Dream Evil, brand new mediums. Looks like he got on the sand or the grass. Oh no. Yep. A little bit of oversteer on the inside grass. Went to catch it. Couldn't catch it. Lost control into the sand. Alright, Chupagetti with a 56.4. His tires are shot. Tez is all over him. He's caught back up. Ran a 56.2. Tez ran the same lap time as Chupagetti on a worse compound of tire. Basically, by a 10th. And then made up the deficit. Got Nip with a 56.4. Running consistent 56s. Wheelsy with a 56.8. Running consistent 56s. Greeny with a 57 flat. Still running consistent 55s. 56. 57 flat. Wheelsy's a little better on his front right tire. Greeny's is a little bit more worn. Sony with 56s, 57s. Steve, consistent, just a wall of them. Chupagetti's in the pits with 50% fuel. Steve-O's into the pits. So now we have Tez in the lead with a 56.7. Nip with a 56.5. Wheelsy with a 56.7. Dead on. Greeny with a 56.4. Stoney with a 57 flat. JD with a 56.4. Shammy right on him with a 57.2. Bango with a 57.8. Chupagetti comes out in 9th. Steve-O comes out in 10th. Dream Evil with his fastest lap of the race with a 55.5 on new mediums. Aussie Pride still on his starting tires. Tez still on his starting tires. Nip on his starting tires. Wheelsy still on his starting tires. The only cars that have pit are Chupagetti, Stevo, and Dream Evil. Guys with a 56 flat. Nip with a 56.5. Wheelsy with a 56.5. Greeny with a 56.8. Stony with a 57.1. Running consistent, low 57 flats. Good pace. JD had a little bit of a hiccup right at 58.3. I'm pretty sure that's because he got squirrely in that one corner on the inside grass. Shammy's fronts are feeling it. Plus he took a 1 second. Ouch. What was that for? Where was the 1 second penalty initiated? Oh. Inside cut? Yep, inside cut. Okay, so here's why I got the penalty. Right tires were off the red and white curbing and came onto the green. And that's a penalty. Oh, he drifted. Okay, so at this point, when he's sliding and the right rear is stepped out, he's still clear. This is still clean because his right rear is still on the red and white curb. The second the car straightens out, the rear comes over onto the green and off of the red and white curb. Right here, I believe. Wow, that's still a penalty? Really? I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised. Must be your right tires have to stay on this line then. You can't exceed this red and white curb, or it's a penalty with your right tires. I'd say maybe like graze it with your right tires. Like put your right tires in this little crack right here. But I wouldn't go any further than that anyways. Yep. Alright, so Banga with a 57.7, running consistent 57.7s and 8s. His tires are getting pretty worn. What happened to Chupagetti's 12th lap? I must have just had problems on his in-lap too. Steve-O out on fresh softs. Dream Evil with the fastest lap of the race with a 54.9. Where did that come from? He's just like, yo, burners. Burners. He runs a 55.5 and then a 54.9. Just burners. He hit the go button. Aussie's tires still looking pretty good. The Dream Evil's on newer mediums, about 5 laps old. Steve-O's on 2-lap old softs. Spaghetti's on 2-lap old mediums. Jamie serves his 1 second. Everybody's tires are at about 50% for their mediums. Tez still has pretty good tires in the front. He's still solid as far as his tire wear. Just pacing himself. Running clean laps. We're at 56.2. Nip with a 57.5. Wheelsy with a 56.8. Still running consistent 56s. Attaboy. He's running down Nif. He's got way better front tires too. Greeny's got about the same tires as Wheelsy with a 56.3. These boys are moving. They are moving. Sony with a 56.7. JD with a 58.1. Bang with a 57.6. Chupagetti with a 55.8. Steve-O with a 55.1. 0.35 purple though. Dream Evil with a 55.8. Half a second purple. Steve-O looking to run a 54.4. Shammy with a little slide. Aussie Pride still running a 59.7. Tez with a 55.9. Back into the 55s. Picking up the pace. Nip with a 57.4. He's got Wheelsy all over him. I hear his car. I hear his car. Nip's left front's feeling it. Wheelsy's still got pretty good tires all around. Nice and even wear. We're at a 56.9 compared to Nip's 57s. 57.4. Greeny with a 56.9. Wheelsy and Greeny matching lap times. Greeny's right on him. Sony with a 56.6. Still keeping up the pace. JD with a 58.8. Getting on the grass a little bit. Chupagetti with a 55.6. Steve-O with a 54.2. He is hauling. He is hauling. Oh. Chupagetti just takes the tap on the rear bumper and floors it through the grass. Watch this. Yeah. Yeah, Chupagetti was never stopping for this corner to begin with. He's not even on the brakes. I know for a fact, if Chupagetti doesn't hit the brakes back here, he's not going to stop for this corner, period. He's just not going to. Steve-O should be stopping right here, too. And now he starts braking, but he waits for the brake lights in front of him. And I think that's how this happens. You gotta look at the braking boards, not the car in front of you. Bang, it goes in the pits. Guys with a 55.9 again. Just clicking them off. Nif with a 57.4. Consistent. Just driving consistent. His tires might be toast, but he's still consistent. Wheelsy with a 58.0. Looks like he had a little bit of a hiccup. Lost about a second. Greeny with a 57 flat. Still slowly reeling him in. Stoney with a 56.8. JD lost about 5 seconds the last lap. Chupagetti understeers a little bit. Got a 56.7. Pulls up on the right side. What are you doing? That's a little unnecessary. Stay to the right. You're too wide. Okay, this is this guy's half, and this is your half. Okay, draw an imaginary line in the fucking center. Right here. Okay? When you guys look at this, where's the center of the road? Basically right here. Here's the center of the road. Right? This is the center. This line right here. Okay? What's the point of coming over to this guy's door? I'm just wondering, what's the point? You're supposed to be over here. This is your line. You're going into this corner on the right side. So what's the point in coming all the way over to the left when you know there's a left-hand corner coming up? Doesn't make sense. Right? JD's like, "Hey, can we actually get set up for this corner, please? Sir? Sir, could you just like mosey on over here for a sec?" Is that a thing? Like, you gotta leave the space, man. I don't know what you want. You want this guy to come into this corner on the left side of the road? Like, at what point are you gonna move over to the right and let him come over to the right side of the track with you? I'm just curious. Right about the 150. Steve-O sees all this. Here's Steve-O's view. It's like, whoop, there's one. Backs out of it. JD pits. So we have Tez with a 56.2, Nip with a 57.4, Wheelsy with a 57.4, Greeny with a 58.4, Stoney with a 57.1, Spaghetti with a 57.8. Greeny was way closer to Wheelsy than this. What happened? Ah, penalty. No penalty? Yeah, these guys' tires are feeling it. I just lost a little bit of time. Oh, those tires are going on them. See boys, we'll look up the inside. Got Stoney still with a 57.1. Spaghetti with a 57.8. Steve with a 56.7. Green Needle with a 55.7. Shammy with his fastest lap of the race, a 54.4. JD with his outlap. Banga, same thing, outlap. Aussie Prime with a 2-minute .4. His tires are really starting to feel it. Same thing with Tez. Nif. Nif's got no left front. Nif's left front is non-existent. Wheelsy could pass him on any right-hand corner if he wanted to. Not even kidding. Wheelsy could just pull up beside him on any of these corners. Because Nif has no right or left front. He just doesn't have one. You just can't turn right without going extremely slow. He can't turn right hard. He just can't. There's no rubber there. It's bald. That is toast. Wheelsy should have went for it right here. Go. Go. Get in there. Get in there. It's bald. It's bald. Eat them for breakfast. Come on. Let's go. Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. The right-hander into the backstretch. Nif holds the right side of the road. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, so you guys remember last lap or a couple laps ago when we watched Chupagetti and somehow they were too wide coming through here and Chupagetti's car magically got onto the left side of the road like out here? Okay. Now I want you to keep in mind that Nif has a completely fucking bald left front tire. Completely fucking bald left front tire. Okay? Watch where his fucking car goes. Just watch. Just watch where his car goes. Where's his car go? Does it go anywhere near the middle of the fucking track? No. Why? Because Nif has a fucking brain. That's why. I said what I said. I said what I fucking said. Nif has a brain. Nif knows how to hold the right side of the track. All I'm saying is Nif is smart. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anybody's stupid. I'm just saying Nif is a smart man. You guys fill in the fucking blanks. I don't need to fill them in for you. Nif has a brain. He's got a big brain, and he knows how to use it. Cough, 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 cough. Yeah, this was clean. Was it makes a clean pass, no problem. His rears are toast. I think both of you should pull into the pits here. Wheelsy's like, nope. Nope. We're fine. I'm like, you're crazy. That's some risky business right there. Sneaky gets him that time on the inside. Chupa tries to cut underneath. Doesn't have the speed. Stevo pulls over to the right. Lets him know he's not going on the inside of him. Ooh. Bro, there's a car on the inside of the Apex. There's a car there. There's a car there. There's a car in front of you. Hello? Hello? There's a car in front of you. What are you trying to do? Hit his back end so his rear end becomes loose and he just slides on this little dip going through turn one? What? Why? Wow. I wonder why Stevo got shot out of a fucking cannon turn one. Stevo was smart. He just lifted. He's like, nope, I'll keep traction. Thank you very much. Just gives it a little bit of gas and keeps her square. Chupagetti almost spins himself trying to push Sneaky through the Apex. Look at this. Boop. Almost pit yourself. Almost. I probably would have died laughing. I'm like, wow, look at that. You put yourself on the wall trying to be over-aggressive. Cuz it's still running 56 nines. There's 56s and 55 nines. Like clockwork. It's like cha-ching. Let's go. Nif pits. Wait, Nif didn't pit? Oh, he did. That's lap 18. My bad. I backed it up a lap. Okay, so we have Tez with a 57.1. Wheelsy with a 58.5. He's got no rear tire left. They are clinging on for dear life. Greeny with a 58 flat. 2 in a row. Look at that. 0.003 of a difference between laps. With tires that look like that. Consistency. Stevo with a 54.8. 54.9, sorry. Kicking on the burners now that he's clean air. Chupagetti with a 55.9. Dream Evil with a 57.1. Shammy with a 54.7. Nif on his outlap. Stoney on his outlap. Stoney grabs softs. Nif's on softs. Shammy's on used softs. Dream Evil's on used mediums. Shammy's on used softs. Used mediums. Used softs. Definitely used mediums. So these guys pit a little bit early. Looks like. Yeah, around like 13. JD on new mediums with a 56.1. Banger with a 57.1. Aussie Pride in the 2 minutes. Still consistent though, still consistent. Tez filling up. So come on! Put the gas in, let's go! Gets overtaken by Stevo. Throws the softs on. Going 12 laps on softs. Stevo's not gonna make it on tires, I'll tell you that much. Those tires will not make it. So we've got Sneaky leading, Tez in second, Chupagetti in third. Tez is on the softs, Chupagetti's on used mediums. Pretty sure Tez will just hit the burners and say see you later. Stevo still running 55s, low 55s, high 54s. Shammy with a 55.7. Dream Evil with a 58.6. Nif on his outlap. Wheelsy's got new softs now. He's on his outlap. Greeny with a 1 second penalty. Ouch. See what Stoney runs in about 30 seconds. JD with his fastest lap of the race, a 56 flat. Banga had a little bit of a hiccup, lost about 5 seconds. Aussie Pride pit for new softs. Stevo with a 54.8, trying to keep Tez off him. He's doing a good job. Tez is slowly reeling him in though. Chupagetti with a 56.0. Shammy with a 55.7. Consistent 55.7s. Fastest lap of the race, those are 54.4. Dream Evil with a 56.9, back on pace. Nif with a 55.5, his fastest lap of the race. Just warming up those softs. Wheelsy warming up his softs, he's all over Nif. Stoney, his fastest lap of the race at 54.6. Greeny on the back of Stoney. JD with his fastest lap of the race with a 55.8. Banga is blue on this lap by 0.1. Aussie Pride warming up his softs. He's almost 0.4 ahead of his best lap through the first sector. Got Tezar with a 54.4, his fastest lap of the race. Let's go, Tez, let's go. Chupagetti with a 56.3. Shammy with a 56 flat. Nif with a 55 flat. Wheelsy with a 55.2. Both these guys just ran their fastest laps of the race. The pressure's on. These guys are ready to go. They've both got brand new softs. They are ready to hustle. Sony with a 55.7, but he's still on pace for a 54.6. Greeny right on him. Ran a 55.9 last lap, but that was with a 1 second penalty, I believe. Steve-O back out on new softs. Comes back out in 8th. JD with a 56.2. Banger with his fastest lap of the race, 55.9. Dream Evil just warming up his softs. Aussie Pride with a 57.2, his fastest lap of the race. Pez, I think, is purple, if I'm not wrong. And it's a 54.259. Close, but no cigar. His fastest lap of the race, but 200ths off of fastest lap. Driven by Steve-O. Chupagetti with a 56.3, running consistent 56s. Nif with a 54.8. His fastest lap of the race. Kicking on the burners. He's got Wheelsy right on him. Wheelsy also runs a 54.8. Both 54.83s. Nif with an 8.39. Wheelsy with an 8.30. Stone Harbor also kicking on the burners with a 58.490. 4/10ths faster than Nif and Wheelsy. Greeny with a 55.2 trying to run down Stoney at the same time. And he's purple by a second, or by a 10th and a half. Through the first sector. He's ready to go. Let's hustle. Steve-O still warming up his softs. JD with a 56 flat. Shammy warming up his softs. Dream Evil in the grass, and he's around. F. You hate to see it. Aussie with another fastest lap of the race with a 56.7. Kicking on the burners for the home stretch. Tezar with the fastest lap of the race with a 54 flat. Attaboy. Attaboy. Let's go. Let's go. Raising the bar. Chupagetti with a 56.4. Nif coming across the line with a 54.9. Wheelsy right on him with another 54.8. Because he's having a look. Nif gets a little bit squirrely. They're swapping lines. Wheelsy's looking for a hole. Looking for the setup. Has a look. Backs out. Realize Nif's going to drive defensive for it. He's like, okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. Sony with a 54.3. Still kicking on the burners. Greeny with a 54.2. He's also kicking on the burners. And just ran a lap faster than Tez did. Well, a first sector faster than Tez did. He's on his way. Steve-O with a 54.5. JD with a 55.9. Shammy warming up his soft still. Bagging with a 56.9. Dream Evil with a 205.9. Aussie Pride with a 56.655. Another fastest lap of the race for him. Looks like Tez is purple. Wheelsy's still all over Nif. Tez just needs to nail this exit. Is it a 53? Is it a 53? It's a 53.561. He just did that to set a statement. He's like, look, okay, I came here to win. I came here to show you guys what I am made of. And you know what I'm made of? I'm made up of 53.561. Get out of the way. See you later. See the gap between first and second place? Yeah. About a mile. About a mile, give or take. Chupagetti with a 55.9. Almost 2 seconds slower than what Tez just ran. Nif with a 54.8. His fastest lap of the race. Wheelsy still on him with a 54.9. He's all over the back of him. Still can't find a hole. He needs a hole. Sony with a 54.276. Greeny with a 54.3. These boys are all running the same pace. Greeny's staying right with Stoney and Wheelsy's staying right with Nif. Tez is just racing the right side of his screen, which he should be. Coming down to 5 to go. Nif's tires are starting to roast. Wheelsy's going to have the advantage as far as tires go in the last few laps. Ooh, Nif gets a little bit squirrely. Wheelsy does a good job staying off the back of him. Being patient. Silky smooth. Just letting Nif tow him around the track. Tez with a 54.4. He feels better about his 53.5. He's like, okay, I ran a 53.5. I'm gonna chill. Chupagetti with a 56.1. Nif with a 55.1. Wheelsy with a 55 flat. Wheelsy has a look on the outside, but he doesn't have the lateral grip. Greeny gets by Stoney. Okay, hold on. What is it, into turn one? Just clean? Wait a minute. Last chicane? Ooh. Greeny with the setup. Greeny with the patience and the setup. Look at this. Greeny stays to the outside, and what's he do? He chills. He chills. He's like, I'm going to stop a little bit extra going into this corner. Just a little bit. Just enough. Yep, just roll her in there. Nice and patient. Yep, make sure it sticks on the ground. No oversteer because he wants a good exit. Stoney gets a little bit sideways, and as soon as Greeny sees this, he already knows that's his position. Stoney holds on to her. Greeny says, thank you, sir. Pleasure doing business. Boys are racing hard. Wheelsy has a look up the inside of Nif. He's nice about it. Gets into his quarter panel. Backs off. Says, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It was an accident. He doesn't proceed to run door to door with him. out of the corner and into the next one. Like some people. I'm not going to say who, but you know who you are. Oh, Wheelsy had a hiccup there. That was close. Let's go to the onboard. See the oh shit moment. Woo! Woo! You do not need to counter steer that much, sir. That's a little excessive. It's a little excessive. Probably that 10-10 force feedback you had on. You're probably chuckling. Because you know I'm right. Alright, Tez with a comfortable 54.3. Greeny starts to pull away from Stoney. Starting to catch up to Wheelsy and Niff. He's still got another 4 laps. He's got time. Chupagetti with a 56.7. Niff with a 55.5. Wheelsy with a 55.8. Greeny with a 54.2. He is hauling. Greeny is on the move. He's got plenty of tire. And he knows how to use it. Sony with a 54.7. Steve-O with his fastest lap of the race, a 53.7. Atta boy Steve-O, let's go. JD with his fastest lap of the race, a 55.8. Shammy still keeping good pace. We're at a 54.9. Before that, he ran his fastest lap of the race. Bango with a 57 flat. Dream Evil with a 55.2. Before that, he ran his fastest lap of the race with a 54.6. Sony still running a 58. Sorry, not Stoney. Aussie Pride. I'm terrible. I'm sorry, Aussie Pride. My bad. My bad. Tez with a 54.7. Chupagetti with a 56.4. Niff with a 55.1. Wheelsy with a 55.2. Wheelsy having a look here and there, trying to set him up. Niff's fronts are running out of rubber. Wheelsy's all over him. He's in striking distance now. All he's got to do is stay patient and set him up. Greeny's still working hard to catch up to him. Greeny ran a 54.6, so he's running about half a second faster than Wheelsy and Niff. Stoney picks up a 0.5, ran a 55.2. Steve-O ran a 54.3. Jamie with a 56.4. JD with a 57.9. Banger with a 57.2. Dream Mule with a 54.8. Aussie Pride with another 58.3. Guys with a 54.7. Running consistently smooth. Rosie has a look. Gets a good run. Nick goes defensive, pulls over to the inside. Wheelsy's gonna have to make it work on the outside. He's gonna have to find a way around. Into the braking zone. They're side by side. Nif brakes a little bit deep. Wheelsy has a look up the inside. Nif slams the door. Greenie's right on Wheelsy now. Wheelsy takes a 0.5. F. That's a big F. It was a horrible time to take a 0.5. This is the worst time to take a 0.5. I just gave Nip the breathing room he needed. It's gonna come down to Greenie. Can Greenie run him down? Wheelsy's smart about it. He gives him the position. Maybe they can work together to catch Nif. Guys with a 55.1. Chipagetti with a 57 flat. Nif with a 56.4. Greenie with a 55.7. Wheelsy with a 57.2 with that penalty. Steve-O with a 54.6. Stoney with a 2-minute. Oh, he had to pit again. Greenie's coming. He's got the pace. He's got the tires. Nif's out of tires. Nif still has to go one more lap with a bald left front. This should be interesting. Come on, Greenie. Get in there. Get in there. He's all over him. He has a look up the inside. Has to back out of it. Has a look up the inside. This end. Leaves him a bit too much room. Wheelsy's all over him now. It's a three-way battle for third. Who will be on the podium? Nif holds the inside again. He's got no left front though. He's gonna understeer a little bit into the corner. Greenie tries to sweep underneath. Wheelsy's there too. Three cars all over one another, with the lead car being on a bald left front. Yep, he's got those bald tires. Grizzly gives him a little tap there. F. Greeny gets into the back of Nif. Because Nif's going a little bit slow from having bald tires. And because Greeny's on the slippery stuff on the inside, it just gives him that little bit of tire spin. Alright, Wheels, he's still got a little bit of grip left. Not much, but enough. He's all over the back of Nif. Bumper to bumper. Steve-O sees them in front of him. He's hoping for something to happen. He has to look up the inside, has to back out of it. Those rear tires are toast. It's a train of cars coming to the finish. Wheelsy looks up the inside. He gets the send. Gets the job done. Oh, Nif gets a little bit sideways. Greeny's got Steve all over the back of him. Everybody has to go defensive. This is insane. Look at this. Look at this. These boys came here to race. Down to the last corner. Woo. That was intense. Oh, okay. 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 That was an F. Okay, so Greeny's got the inside, right? Okay. Here. I'm going to be honest. Greeny's on the inside line. Okay? Greeny wants to go straight to that finish line as fast as possible. The last thing he wants to do is come out too far, too wide over here, and not accelerate. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But also, his left rear is bald. So if he doesn't keep it square and try to go as straight as possible here, he's going to lose the rear of the car. Okay? So he can't really turn excessively at this point. His left rear is bald. He doesn't have grip in the left rear. So he's got to come out like this. So Steve-O sees the hole, right? And Steve-O wants to go around him on the left side because Steve-O still has tires. But he can't because Greeny's right there. So Greeny should have gave him a little bit more room once they were here. Or when he saw Steve-O coming. I would have tried to give him a little bit more room. Because then this happens. But it's more of Greeny doesn't have the left rear tire. You know what I mean? Coming in this tight lateral grip. Period. If Greeny had better tires, it'd be a different story. Because he'd be able to hold the inside more. But right here, yeah, he gets a little bit squirrely. Has to correct it, right? Just tries to keep it square. Gets that little bit of tire spin in first gear. Sneaky was coming, but he had nowhere to go. Tries to go around the outside with better tires. Sees the hole, but the hole closes very fast. Yeah, that was a crazy ending. I think Greeny could have tried to give him a little bit more room, but, you know. It is what it is. The boys were racing hard to the line. Greeny was trying to keep it square. Steve-O was trying to go for a hole that was quickly closing. Like at this point, okay, Steve-O sees Greenie's exit line and he thinks there's going to be a hole. But he's not ready for Greenie's car to snap like that. So here he still thinks there's a hole. But Greenie's still turning to the right. He's just not turning to the right as much because he doesn't want tire spin. Yeah, I didn't see him coming. He wasn't ready for Steve-O to be coming that fast out of that corner. Because everybody else was on dead tires and he wasn't. So, Tez gets first. Chupagetti gets second. Wheelsy gets third. Nif gets fourth. Greenie gets fifth. Steve-O gets sixth. Stoney seventh. Shammy eighth. JD ninth. Dream Evil 10th. Banga 11th. And Aussie Pride in 12th. Good race, boys. Good race. Great job, everybody. Good hustle. That concludes our Pit Lane Esports Jamco Porsche Cup Round 1 race review. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube. And if you haven't already, give me a follow on Twitch. Come by, see some racing. You guys want some coaching? Let me know. More than happy to help.